I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another day of 6 PM content. If I look red, if I look sweaty, it's not because it's hot in the UK, it's because I've literally just finished a run. Bit pressed for time today, so unfortunately, I haven't really, haven't been able to cool down, if you will. So I just saw something. I saw Man of the Match Raheem Sterling, a hero card of some sort. Have a look to see what that's all about in a minute. I don't know whether that's been released like last night or now. I don't know. So let's go into SBCs and have a look. Today, theoretically, we should have new upgrades. And of course, in the code yesterday where I showed you, we could be getting, what was it, 85 to 92? 84 pluses and a pack with 5 88 pluses. I don't know if that's going to drop all in one. I don't know whether one of them is for the store, but we're about to find out, or not find out as it may be. So, Community Team of the Season Challenge was there yesterday. Paulinho was already there. I actually rate that card. The review is on the channel. I know it's a 74, and it's kind of like, why have they done that? It was a half-hearted attempt to try and get people to use silvers, but I like where it's going, and it could be something good in the future. Foot 11 for an 84 plus rare player. So this is, right, hang on a minute, because we've got repeatable. Only 6 days for the 84 plus at the end there. Have a look at that in a minute. So this one's untradeable, as is the double upgrade, I'm sure. But 84 plus rated player with a bonus of a 2-player pack. Now, I don't know how much this was. 80 rated team with a brick slot. So you're looking at maybe an 81, maybe, possibly close to an 82 rated team for this, because the brick slot, of course, doesn't count. So that's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside. It will be interesting to see how much the 84 double upgrade is, given that you only get one with the foot 11. Now, if they are comparable, this is going to be an 82 rated team. If they've tried to make this a discount, this is going to be an 83 rated team, 84 rated team. Oh, 2 segments. Oh, I'm alright with that, actually. So, you need 22 rare gold cards. Now, if, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but if they go up to 1,000 coins per card, you are looking at 22,000 coins to get 284 pluses. Given the current price of 84s, that's not bad, actually, is it? Let's be honest with each other, because the price of an 84 right now, I mean, okay, some of them are going to be like, I don't know, Tadic, for example. I'll look in a minute, but Tadic, for example, is probably going to be quite cheap in comparison to Canales, the Betis Spaniard, right? Because he links to everyone. But if you get 2, you get Tadic and Canales, and they come to 15k a piece, because they're like 7.5 each or something. So if they come to 15k between them, I mean, you've missed out on, what, 6k? And that's a gamble of getting anything. You can get the best cards in the game. You can get just some 84s. I don't think that's too bad if, and only if, cards stay at around 1,000 coins per rare. With that being said, hoping we have something else. There were 2 other upgrades in the code. And there we go. The 88 plus guaranteed is not repeatable, and the 85 to 92 is. So we said yesterday this would probably be the way that it would go down. So the 85 to 92, repeatable there for 6 days. Chances are it will get recycled again for, I've just seen 3 segments on that 88 plus. Yeah, it'll get recycled again another 6 days. That's what happened with the last set, you know, the 82 to 88. So let's have a look to see how much this is going for. Gold, oh, I tell you what, it's not bad at all, is it? Let's be honest. 14 gold cards. They can be non-rare, just 14 gold cards, and then 8 bronze cards, essentially. That's, honestly, that's good. I don't care what anyone says. That's good. That is a brilliant way to get fodder. Your chances of a walkout, very high. And even if you only get like 87s and 88s, and you don't end up getting the top 90, 92 rated cards, you are still going to be able to do prime icon packs and Ribery and all that. So the price of those were obviously with this in mind. EA knew they were dropping these upgrades, so when they dropped Ribery and he was 800,000 coins or 700k or whatever he was at the time, And they dropped... Who else did they drop yesterday? Dembele. They dropped Dembele, and I don't know where he's in the players section. So they dropped Dembele, and he was like nearly 1 million coins, and people were like, oh, it's too expensive. And I said to you, these upgrades are obviously going to come out. It's going to give you an easier path to get them, providing they're not too expensive, and they're not. And now you can grind for Dembele, you can grind for Ribery, you can even put them in the same team, and it's not realistically going to cost you anywhere near as much as it did before due to this path. Now this is what I'm interested in. 88 rated, 5 rare gold players, so you get 5 88 rated or higher. You could get the best, you could get 5 90 plus rated cards in here. You could get Ronaldo, Messi and Mbappe all in the same pack. Unlikely, I'm sure, but it's possible. 3 segments, 82 rated team, 86 rated team, and then a team with 5 what? Exchange a squad featuring 11 players, minimum 5 chemistry. Now, I was really hoping it wouldn't be anywhere near as expensive as that. I don't know if I want to do it, you know. Like, an 82 rated team with 40 chem isn't too bad, and that is pointless. You can literally just put 11 bronze players in there. That is absolutely pointless. There's no need for that segment at all, in my opinion. And then, of course, you've got this 86. How much is an 86 rated team? And how much is the... This is the thing now. We're going to have to sit down and work out what are the cheapest 88s and what is an 86 rated team for me to find out if this is worth doing or not. Now, in theory, you'd think, well, yeah, it probably is worth doing. But you never know, so I kind of want to work this out. So what I'm going to do, bring you over here, and we're going to... Where is it? So minimum rating 88, max rating 88, filter by rating, okay? And then we're going to go to version. This is how I work it out. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. Gold. Let's just go gold rare because there's no 88 rated. So we're going to just go on PlayStation prices. I'm on PC myself, but, you know, PlayStation prices like the middle of the road. So the cheapest 88 rated cards are around 35,000 coins. Now, how many do we get? Yeah, so it's going to be about 150k's worth of players, at least in that pack, right? You're going to get 150,000 coins worth of players minimum. Ballpark figure, of course, but still. Therefore, I would imagine that is going to cost you less than 150k. If you're going to do that, if you're going to do any of the Dembele or Ribery or whomever else, this is going to be good. Now, it says it's coming in at 200,000. I would imagine that will drop down considerably. There is absolutely no way an 86 rated team is 200,000 coins, right? So, does Dembele have an 86 rated? Let's just go on that by example. And of course, there is a way to offset this as well, of course. You could do some 85 to 92s, put them into the 86 to grind it out, and then get 5 88 rated cards, right? So what's this? 84, 85... 86. Now, this 86 is with 60 chem, no other requirement. This is a La Liga player, a team of the season player, and 70 chemistry, and it's coming in at around 170. Therefore, you could probably assume that this 86 rated team for the 88 plus is going to come in at around 150, 160, there or thereabouts. The 82 rated team is, I don't know, a little bit on top of that, and then the mixed squad, I'm just going to forget about it. It doesn't count. So, you are looking at potentially making a loss. It's not a guaranteed profit. However, as I said before, and as I'm not going to prove to you because I'm not going to, maybe I will do the 88 plus in this video, but what I'm going to do, I will do the 88, I will do it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind a couple of these 85 to 92. I'll do maybe 3 of them, and we'll see where we get. But we'll see how many so many walkouts we can get from 3. And then we can get a general gist of what they're like. And then if you do that 4 or 5, 6 or 7 times, do the bronze packs into silver upgrades, and then you go into these, you can get an awful lot of high-rated cards very easily just on the grind. Sell all the bronze cards that are worth money through League SBC. People still buy them. People still do them. You make your money back on the bronze packs that way. You turn the bronze cards into silvers. You turn the silvers into gold. And then you turn the gold into high-rated cards. You can then do Dembele, Ribery, and all the rest of it, including the 88 pluses. So I'm actually only going to do 2 because it's taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, and I still need to fill the 86 and the 82. The thing that I didn't realise was this is 70 chemistry, so it is a little bit harder to get this done. It's not like to the point where I don't think it's worth it. It's still worth it, it just requires a little bit more time to eke out the chemistry. The way that I would do it personally was to open loads of bronze packs. Now on this account I don't do it very often, so I don't have that many, but I would open a lot of bronze packs, and I would get your club stacked full of those low-rated Japanese League, Chinese League, lower English League players that link together really nicely, get hyperlinks in there. That boosts the chem massively, and then you can fill it with whatever you want. On this occasion, I've had to do it the other way around because I've run out of bronze players. But you also get 1 rare player pack each time you complete a squad. So for doing 2, I've got 4 1 rare player packs. That might not sound like a lot, but sometimes you can get something good out of a 1 player pack. I've got boards quite a few times from a 1 player pack. So we'll quickly zip through these. If I don't get anything, I won't show you. So as we do the final 1 player pack, I've not had anything yet. They've all been sort of just standard fodder really, but they are tradable. I didn't even think about that. They are all tradable, so you can literally just put them straight on the transfer list. If you do pack something that's worth money, bonus, right? Now, the 85 to 92, I mean, ideally, all you want to see is a walkout, realistically, but anything 86 and above is decent, because I don't think it's going to cost that much to do them. So we are going to get a walkout, although it is a special item, so technically speaking, can we get an 84 here? It's going to be Kostic. Now, I've got no idea what rating he is. 86. So, yeah, I mean, of course, if you do get a walkout in form, it has to be 85, 85 plus, right? Because walkout informs tend to be 84. So we got our very first one is an 86. I'm all right with that. That's going to go into the 88 plus that we're about to do in just a second. And then the second 85 to 92, I like these, really, because even if you do get an 85, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. But, again, we got a walkout, which is nice. Brazil. Centre mid. From Lazio, it's going to be Lucas Leiva, another 86. But again, it's another 86, and it's another inform. Chance of you getting a special card in these very high. And an 86, it's not the best it could have been. They could have been 88s and 90s. That would have helped me out tremendously. But to get 1 above the minimum, I'm still going to class it as a bit of a win because it's not the minimum, and I tend to get that. But I don't know how much that card is going for on the market. 28k, but that's probably about to sell straight away. The next one is 38,000. These are untradeable, of course, which is interesting that the 1 player packs are tradable, but these are untradeable. But they can go straight into that. And now, if you do that a few more times, I'd love to know what the price of these are coming in at, actually. If you do that a few more times, and you pack a couple more 86s, 188, maybe 190, it's just going to offset price of so many different things. Still no price coming in for the 85 to 92, I would imagine, because everybody is trying to rinse it, right? The Foot 11 SBC has been met with an awful lot of praise, and the 84 double has not. And I don't really know why, because in the double upgrade, you're getting... let me go over and start this. In the double upgrade for the 84, you're going to get 2 84 rated cards minimum, right? But in the Foot 11, you're only going to get 1. And that is going to cost you 17,000 coins for 1. But for an extra 5-6k, you can get 2. So why are people not happy about the double upgrade, but they're happy about Foot 11? I don't know why. I really don't. They see 80 rated team, they get excited, and then they don't realise, I think, that it is actually going to cost you a little bit more because of the brick slot. So you'll probably see an awful lot more of these on the channel throughout the next day or two, but this is the one I want to complete. I'm probably going to do this very quickly, just a bit overkill, just going to chuck everything in. That is the 86 rated team. I'm giving up my David De Gea because I use Mandanda now because De Gea doesn't link with any of my centre-backs or anyone in my team ever. Like I said, I'm giving up Timo Werner. Is this going to be worth it? Absolutely not. I'm going to get Cavani and all the other crappy 88s. But, you know, for the content, why not? 2 rare player pack for that as well. I've had Werner in the club for ages. He's untradeable. De Gea's untradeable. In fact, everything you just saw was untradeable. That's the 82 rated team. If you want to see it, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just chuck an 83 in there and then just surround it with a few 82s and a couple of 81s and job done. And then that's another 2 player pack. And of course, the final one is probably the most pointless segment to an SBC I've ever seen in my life. This is start of the game nonsense this is. I would assume this is, and I don't know if you guys have this. This is on. I'm on PC, of course. I don't know if you guys have this yet on console. This is the new system where you select what player or what card type you want, right? So I'm not going to go into it too much. It's basically self-explanatory, but just in case you don't have it, there it is. What do you think of it, by the way? If you do have it, or have used it, or have seen it, let me know. Now, it really doesn't matter what you put where. This is quite literally to drain just a couple of bronze cards, or 11 bronze cards, from people so that they have to go and open a few more bronze packs ready for when they do the upgrades. That's all that can be. There's absolutely no other reason for it. Maybe they're hoping people don't read it properly and fill it with gold cards. I don't know. But either way, we get a 2-player pack back for that one. Surprised they didn't just give us a 1-player pack. But that's the 88 plus done. 5 rare gold players, all untradeable, all 88 plus. And I didn't check the objectives. I'd be very surprised if they gave us an objective, given the fact that we've had our fair share of objectives recently. I'm not even gonna criticize them for not dropping anything there. There's no need for it. We have a fair few pieces of content to be grinding for now. If you're a menu grinder, this is the best time of the year. You can just do it without even worrying about coins. Bronze packs constantly into silvers, into those upgrades. Picking up cards like that left, right, and center. I know that 82 doesn't look like much, but that's going to sell for maybe 3 or 4k because they're going to be that desirable. We're not getting anything out of this either, unfortunately. Like I said, you probably see a few more of the 88 plus packs from me. If you've got them that you want to share, feel free to share them with me. There we go. On Twitter, link down below. And of course, if you do want to send me the footage, I'll more than happily make a video out of it. I've got another couple of accounts we can do, as well as a few upgrades here or there. And yeah, we can just have a big upgrade party, basically. 88 plus guarantees 5 rare gold players rated 88 or higher. Let's get it, EA Sports. Come on now, be kind to me. I want to see Portuguese or Argentinian. We get ourselves an inform, which doesn't bode well. Italy, striker, Lazio. It's going to be a Mobile's Moments card, 91. It is 91. Memory on me. Well, I mean, to be fair, we didn't get 5 88s. We've not had the best of luck there because we are now capped at 91. Therefore, 4 88s, maybe 2 88s and a couple of 89s. There are some decent cards we could still get, though. You know, Raheem Sterling. Oh my god, that's banging. I'm actually very happy with that. I have no idea how much Lacazette's FUT birthday card is. Ooh, big fan. Big fan. Hugo Lloris in there as well to replace my David De Gea. Been very lucky there. Thomas Partey, who I think is a very good card, even now, to this day. He's not worth an awful lot. He's worth about 35, 40k, which is the minimum of an 88, right? But that is still a good card. A little bit behind the curve with what you can get, of course, but it's still a very usable card. Chiellini, fodder. Immobile, fodder. But Lacazette, that's a big win. And of course we have Lloris in there as well, which is again only about 60k, but I'm very pleasantly surprised with that. What a decent pack. But I mean, that just goes to show, is it worth the gamble, EA Sports? Yes, I think it is. I mean, I've made my money back there. I know I can't sell any of it, but I have. And of course, I think is he 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Massive fan of that. 100% going to review him for tomorrow. Again, he's one of those cards that even though it's banging and he's still really expensive, it's not going to be up to the standard of Ribery or Dembele. However, it's still a very good card that I can use. It fits into a lot of teams. He's got the 5-star weak foot. We can give him a chem style to help him out a little bit. And if I do decide I don't like him, I can now whack all of that into Dembele, into Ribery, into whomever else I want that's there forever. I'm a big fan of that 88 plus. It would have been amazing had that been repeatable. A little bit overkill, maybe it had been repeatable, but still it would have been class. I look forward to seeing what you get in yours, and I look forward to opening more of them. If you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.